gentlemen, this is a featherweight contest consisting of three 3-minute rounds. Can we all please remember the house rules this evening? Please remain seated. Do not forget, of course, about wearing masks and remaining in small groups. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's welcome the fighter in the blue corner, representing BMAC Gym, an unbeaten fighter with 1 win and no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Witherspoon. And his opponent in the red corner, fighting out of Roughhouse Gym, also an unbeaten fighter with 3 wins and no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Owen.
So we've got in the blue corner, we've got Mike Witherspoon fighting out of BMAC, and then we've got Thomas Owen in the red corner fighting out of Roughhouse. Two gyms we've seen a lot of tonight, and
two top gyms.
Two gyms that have looked very good tonight.
Absolutely, and we've got 2 unbeaten fighters here. I'm really excited about this one, actually. We saw Mike Witherspoon make his debut in Gtfp 13 and get that second round armbar. Thomas Owen, he's got 2 finishes on his record as well, so
fireworks then. So this one will go the distance then.
Now that I've cursed it,
you put the commentator's curse on it.
Absolutely.
They're both coming out pretty aggressive.
Yeah, both trying to land those big body kicks. A nice outside low kick there for Witherspoon. Again, exchanging the low kicks. That was a nice shot, just on the, you can see a bit of reddening already, just kind of on the lower thigh, just on the outside of the knee there of Thomas Owen.
And we've got a takedown attempt now from Witherspoon, see if he can get, if he can drag Owen down to the floor.
Nice balance there from Thomas Owen.
We've seen a lot of that hopping tonight on one leg. It seems to have worked quite well tonight for the takedown defence, but not there. He managed to turn the corner then, and he's put him down. Straight into butterfly guard.
Butterfly guard, you can work some stuff here, Thomas Owen, from butterfly guard. He can work to look for the sweeps. Obviously, if he drives up and pushes up with those feet and the shins, he can create some elevation and look to separate as well if he wants to get this back to the mat.
Yeah, I imagine he'll use it for a sweep, I think, get a little bit of space.
You could even see something crazy like a helicopter armbar or something from it.
Now that would be crazy. He's got 1 leg pass now, so he's advanced to half mount or half guard.
Yeah, it's a good position, half guard, because you can kind of control your opponent a lot more easily than obviously when you're in the full guard. Or it's a very good position. A lot of fighters now tend to enjoy staying in that half guard to land heavy ground and pound as well.
But in a Darce choke then.
Yeah, but Owen's done a good job of scrambling there, getting back to his feet.
Owens has turned him as well.
Beautiful work from Owens there.
Pushed up against the cage. Let's see if Owens can get a bit of top position and see if he can be a bit more offensive from top.
Good head position there from Thomas Owen, really driving it into the chin and the cheek. You want to get right under that chin so your opponent.
Good balance from Witherspoon though. He's looking relatively comfortable in a not a very nice position. He's turning his body, he's putting his...
Yeah, he's remaining active, he's constantly moving, and now he has to defend his own single leg, and almost a replica of what we saw but the other way around earlier on, that single leg dragging him off the cage and taking a nice position. And this is a good position in the centre of the cage, because obviously Mike Witherspoon hasn't got the fence to climb up, using his back for obviously a bit of support and stability as he tries to get back to his feet. So Owen looking to land
10 seconds to go, he's just started to throw. I think that's good. Very, very close first round.
Yeah, it was a very close first round, and we kind of saw exactly the same thing from both fighters. We saw some kicks exchange, some low leg kicks.
They both spent time on the top. Yeah,
we saw Witherspoon land the single leg, and then we saw almost the replica of Thomas Owen landing the single leg in the last 45 seconds of that round. So
could be a 10-10 round. Yeah. Don't think they do them now really, but That was very, very close. Maybe Owen was a bit more aggressive on top with the ground and pound, especially with the last 10 seconds he threw a few punches.
Yeah, I'm no judge, but I'd class that as a swing round. Could have gone either way.
Yeah, if you're in the corner of either fighter, you're basically writing that round off.
Absolutely.
Because you can't put that as a banker.
Both guys look fresh in their corners, taking some instructions from some very experienced coaches.
Like we said, two very good gyms.
Produce some great young up-and-coming talent, as do all the gyms that we've seen so far today.
The standard in this country for the amateurs is phenomenal, and it's just getting better and better and better.
Touch of the gloves, and Witherspoon opens up with a big looping right hand and crashes into a body lock and straight up against the fence.
Owen's managed to turn off the cage though. Oh, nice body kick. Oh,
nice
big switch from Owen there as well.
Wants to be careful just ducking that head in case Thomas Owen decides to throw that uppercut. Obviously it's not as dangerous here in the amateurs because you don't have to worry about the knee coming up the middle, but he still has to be careful ducking in like that.
And it looked like just as he was ducking, just before you said that, he caught him with a right cross just as he ducked.
Yeah. Mike Witherspoon, you can tell that he likes this single leg.
He took him down with it as well. But Owen straight back to his feet. Yeah, pretty impressive. Straight back to his feet. Yeah,
that takedown's not going to score anything with Thomas Owen getting straight back to his feet. He wants to dig in that left arm. He wants to dig in an underhook there if he can. Now he's trying to push down on the head to...
We've seen a lot. He's going for a double leg now. He's trying to get his hands connected, but he switched to the single because he couldn't get his hands connected.
Yeah, that's nice. Nice mixing it up between the single leg and the double leg. It's getting his opponent thinking. But Thomas Owen comes out of that clinch with a right hand and a lovely, beautiful left hook to the body.
They're both landing. They're both throwing combinations here as well, which is nice to see. Not just one punch.
I thought that body shot there had really hurt Witherspoon, but I think he was just ducking out of the way, and that's where you've got to be careful of, ducking down and into that shin. But he does a nice job of getting a takedown, yeah.
Straight into side control as well. The only thing going in Paul's favour there is he's managed to get up against in Owen's favour, so he's managed to get up against the cage. So whether he can use that, he's got his back against the cage, whether he can use that to get himself back to his feet.
Absolutely. In the early days of mixed martial arts, it used to be a hindrance when you were stuffed up against that cage. But
yeah, the all teased the American Tour when they were first on it was get them up against the cage and then
beat the living daylights out of them.
Yeah. There's a sacrifice though there that didn't work, and that's what happens when it doesn't work. You end up on the bottom.
Yeah, you see quite a lot of that in amateur mixed martial arts, going for those throws and then ended up on the bottom. But Thomas Owen looks comfortable here, sitting in the half guard and looking to just control that left wrist of Witherspoon and pull it away to create a bit of space and land some ground and pound.
It's been another close round, so really if he wants to try and finish strong now, and I would just throw punches from this position just to cause a little bit of damage and look to the judges that you're landing effective striking.
Yeah, he's just got to be careful with his neck here. It looks like he could potentially, no, he's let go of it now. Look like he could potentially be looking to slide that hand in under the neck, and very nice. So you got rubber guard here.
Yeah. It's just a control thing that though, isn't there? There's nothing there but control, and he's not really controlling him much.
Yeah.
He's lost that position though.
Yeah, and then straight away he dives and looks for the single leg again, but Thomas Owen defending it well as we're just about to see out the second round in what has been a really close fight so far.
I've just heard one of the cornermen saying 1-1. I don't know how you can score it. I just don't know.
Either round, in my opinion, as I say, I'm no judge, but from what I can see, either round, you could argue that either fighter has won that round.
You could be 2-0 up, 2-0 down, or 1-1. That's how close both rounds have been.
Absolutely.
And
so
you couldn't argue with it either way.
Absolutely, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see if both fighters come out into this third round looking for a finish.
They both look. I'm looking at both guys. They both look really fresh as well. They don't look tired. You know, that's a big thing because it's been quite a grueling fight. There's been a lot of grappling exchanges, getting put down, getting back up again, sweeping on the ground.
The scrambles on the ground are really tiring. I mean,
yeah.
For anybody who hasn't competed or trained any kind of grappling or wrestling or anything like that, the transitions and the constant scrambles are so tiring, and just goes to show what great shape these guys are. I mean, Mike Witherspoon's running out of his corner into the centre there. He's raring to go for this third round.
The referee's
pushing him back again. Come on, give me a couple of yards.
And we're off. It's all on this. It could literally be all on this round.
Yeah, Mike Witherspoon has to be careful again with that ducking down. Like we said, he got caught with a bit of a shin to the chin in the second round by ducking down. So just has to be careful about that.
I wonder if the corner team have picked up on that and said to, obviously you can't throw knees like you said, but you can throw a good uppercut.
Yeah.
And if you time that just right. So
yeah, you can get it nicely with that as your opponent's ducking the head in, and it's Owen this time who initiates the kicks up against the
early
fence.
control then. He looks like he's got underhooks, 2 underhooks or just the one?
It looks like he's got just the one at the moment, and Witherspoon's just defending on the far side. But
oh, another sacrifice.
Yeah.
And he ends up on the bottom.
On the bottom in half guard.
Yeah.
We've seen that a couple of times in this fight actually, where they've gone for the throw off the fence and
he's getting his knee through as well. Yeah, it's happened twice, and they've ended up on the bottom. They've just made the wrong call. I suppose that's what comes with experience. He's putting his arm there into his throat. Nice little sweep attempt there.
Yeah, it's lovely. Using that, as you can see, just using kind of that one butterfly, just elevating Witherspoon, not allowing him to get chest-to-chest pressure, and that's what's creating these scramble and sweep opportunities.
Really impressive, because
that is a superb scramble there to get into the top control and kind of a north-south position here.
Absolutely brilliant, because he had to really push for that. You could see that he could have lost that at any time, and he kept on pushing through and was able to get the sweep, and now he's moved into side control. I feel like the cage is going to be a bit of a hindrance here because they're too close to the cage.
Yeah, as you can see, he's just trying to manoeuvre his opponent around, using some nice knees to the shoulder blade there. Uncomfortable.
If Witherspoon can get his feet on the cage, I don't know if he can, he might be able to push up a bit, but he might just be a little bit too far
now.
It
looks like he's been... Thomas Owen just realised that and kind of manoeuvred them away from the fence a little bit.
I think it's helping Owen that he's on the cage side, but saying that's changed now, they've spun round. Witherspoon looks like he's struggling a little bit. Maybe now we should try and push off the cage. There we go. He's try again. That's what it's all about. We've seen people walk out of this position before, haven't we?
Absolutely, yeah.
They end up on their knees,
times,
they can stand up. Oh, nearly had him again.
Good control here from Thomas Owen, landing just some peppering shots, obviously doing enough to keep this position. It's quite hard when you're in side control in the amateurs, so you can't obviously throw those elbows or anything like that, which you can utilise to good effect professional level in side control.
Yeah.
And it's quite easy to lose the position if you get overzealous with the striking, but it's had a good solid minute and a half of top control here in round 3, and
I think he's taken this third round, Thomas, but I just don't know about the other two.
Yeah, it's a really fun fight, really fun back and forth. Two
really
very evenly matched athletes, and both shaking hands at the end of that fight, and it's going to be a very interesting call for the judges here.
It's a coin toss for me.
Thomas Owen walks around the cage with his hands in the air. He thinks he's done enough.
I think he finished stronger, so he's obviously feeling like he won because he finished stronger, but those first 2 rounds really were ridiculously close.
We'll soon find out who the judges favoured, as we're about to hand over to the MC.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for both of these fighters. After 3 rounds, a split decision has been reached. To the winner, in the red corner, Thomas